Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about is called the prospecting pipeline and the ladder of escalation. Really what this is about is just an education process to help people understand what it is we have to offer to improve their quality of life. Guys, we're not salespeople. Don't approach this business as just a typical sales job. That's not what this is. We're consultants. And what does a consultant do? They look for a want or a need, and then they show the people how they can get it. So say, what is it that you really want in your life? Oh, you know what? We have a solution for that. Here's how you can get that. What is it that you want? Oh, here's a solution for you to get that. Right? So that's what a consultant does. So what we're going to show you today is going to show you a simple step-by-step process that you can work through. It won't look like this every time exactly with people, but it's a good general guideline to follow. All right? So at the beginning, we need to find people to talk to. Right? So we got to have a list, and it can't be a list up here in our head, because if it's up here in the head, and we're going to forget it. We're going to forget certain people on the list. They're going to be lost, and maybe we remember them a month from now, but that's not a good way to do a business. Right? We need to have what we call an active candidate list, and it needs to be written down, and we always need to be updating and adding to that list. Nobody comes off the list unless they're actually in our business as a product consumer or a person who's actually doing business with us. So start with the list and write it down. Now from that list, we have to do something with it. We can't just sit there and stare at it and look at it. We have to reach out to those people, right? And show them what we have to offer. And that's the way that we do that is a conversation for a different video, okay? But typically what we're going to do is a text message, a private message, an email potentially, but a lot of people don't open their emails, and or just a phone call if it's someone that we're more close to. Okay, text, private message, email, or call. From there, we're going to invite them to take a look at a video. Now this is the funnel that we're going to put people in. The video is going to be at iSaMovie or isagenix.com and then the iSaMovie tab, or it could be at startyourlife.com for the 18 to 35-year-old group. So this right here is called the prospecting pipeline that we're putting them in. And there's little holes and pores in this pipeline, and some of the people that we funnel in to this pipeline may watch the videos and just not be too interested. So they come out one of these pores in the pipeline, and these people are suspects. Okay, but some of the people are going to watch the video and come out the other end of this pipeline, and they're interested. They want to know more. These people are prospects. Okay, so these people are going to, request more information. They're open to taking a further look into this and exploring it further. So the way that we're going to get them more information initially, the best way to do it is to leverage a three-way phone call with your sponsor or with someone else that you think they could relate to, and get them on the phone with someone else who can tell their story or answer their questions instead of you doing it. It's more duplicatable to have someone else answer their questions, plus it adds extra social proof to the validity of Isagenix in their mind, because it's not just you telling them about it, they're hearing from at least one more person who also is a believer in it and can validate that it really does work. Three-way phone call. And guys, this is the most underutilized but powerful tool within network marketing, and we need to be using that. Guys, the people who have used that the most have grown the fastest businesses in the history of all the people that we've worked with. The people who have grown the fastest, that's the one distinguishing factor I could say, is they used more three-way calls than anyone else. So get on that, guys. Now, from the three-way call, that person may answer some questions, but they also might direct those people to an article at isagenixhealth.net. They might direct those people to a podcast at isagenixpodcast.com. And they might direct people to another video. to help further answer questions for these people. From there, ideally, if you're in the same local town, you could do a one-on-one meeting or a two-on-one meeting. Maybe your sponsor, you, and the prospect. So from here, we start going up this, what we call the ladder of escalation of information for people. So it's a two-on-one meeting, or it's a one-on-one meeting, like a face-to-face thing. Okay. It doesn't necessarily have to go to that face-to-face meeting, but it's one option. Okay, another option could be to invite them to a home party. Guys, this home party, next to the three-way call, this home party is the next most important thing that you can do. Because people get to these, they see all these other people that are looking into this or are doing it and are excited about it. They get to watch some more videos, they get to ask questions, they get to get the product in their mouth. We bring an expert in on FaceTime in order, or your sponsor can come in on FaceTime or Skype and answer questions for the people in the room. They're just super fun, and I wish we would have been incorporating these into our business early in the process, because we waited too long to start incorporating these. And when we started incorporating those home parties, it just launched our business, guys. What this does is it brings them usually to what we call a decision-inducing moment. D-I-M. Because they get the product in their mouth, they see other people having success with it, they get a little more validation that it's the real deal and legitimate, and they're usually ready to start. Okay, so let's get on those home parties, guys, and there's tools that show you how to do the home parties and protocols to follow with it that make it very simple, and we do it in a very non-salesy way. We make it a lot of fun, and just a good experience for the people that come. Now, once the person, maybe at this point they've decided to try Isagenix, they might have decided back here. They don't have to get to a home party to decide to do it, but a lot of times that will be the moment where they decide. Now they decide to start using Isagenix. Then we're going to start incorporating in some trainings for them if they want to be involved with that. So it's the business training or an opportunity training or team trainings. And that may be something that you do on a conference call. It may be through Skype. It may be or video conferencing. It may be actual face-to-face at a person's house or a local coffee shop, a local library room, things like that. You do an actual team training and help people learn the skills on how to do this. And so that's often the next step for a person who started using the products. Maybe they've come to a home party. Some of them will be getting involved in the opportunity aspect of Isagenix, and so you'll do that. Now from here, we want to get people to a corporate event. So corp event. So these are the big events that Isagenix Corporate puts on. So UIA is what teaches the fundamentals of how to do this. We have ISAU, Isagenix University, NYKO, which is New Year's Kickoff, and ultimately the big one, Celebration, which is in San Diego this year in August. So we bring people to one of these corporate events, and guys, if people go to 3 corporate events, the retention with these people in your business is close to 100%. They believe in the company, they believe in the products, they believe in network marketing, they believe in your team and what your mission is, and that is the trigger to get people to start pursuing the vision and pursuing the opportunity for most people. And they're just super fun. They're so much fun to be a part of, just to get away from your home and be able to focus in with a group of like-minded people on learning and growing and personal development. It just ignites a spark, and people go back never the same after one of these events. So get to an event, you guys. It's so worth it. I resisted going to my first event, and my sponsor dragged me to it. It was the best thing that he ever did, was to just say, hey, you're coming. You have to. You know, if you want to take this to the next level and not just treat this like a hobby and get paid like a hobby, then you need to come to this and start treating it like a business. And I'm glad that he was honest with me about that, because if he hadn't been, who knows where I'd be right now with my Isagenix business. Okay, guys, so from these steps here, a lot of times these people will want to start sharing this with other people, and so it may be from the home party, they want to have their own home party, or they want to start sharing it with some friends or inviting people. From a team training, they might decide they want to start doing that. From a corporate event, they might decide they want to start doing that. it could be right after they watch some of the videos and read some information or listen to a podcast, they want to start creating their own list and getting involved. So these people, it comes full circle, and then those people are making their own list and reaching out to people, putting through the pipeline, and the process continues. The more and more that this process is continuing, and your team's going to absolutely multiply, and you're going to be absolutely amazed at the results that you're going to get.